built our dream office, and it didn't really cost us anything. Here's why. My wife and I have lived in a tiny bungalow for the last 5 years, and our home office has just been our spare bedroom. But we got a baby on the way. So that had to change. Our downstairs used to be rented out to tenants to help subsidize the mortgage, but with a little babo on the way, we decided, nuh-uh, we'll be having that. And the downstairs bedroom has just been our gear storage. My wife and I are self-employed, and we own a media business. We do videography and photography. My wife does photography, I do video. So the goal was to turn our gear storage room into our dream office that was both a camera gear storage room and also a workspace for 2 people, all for free. Now, I say all for free, but, you know, of course, we already had all of our gear and computers and all the different things. Of course, that stuff costs a lot of money, but we didn't spend any more money on that stuff. The only money we spent was on a rug, because the last one was disgusting thanks to my resin 3D printer. I'm just going to leave it there. That stuff makes a mess. So first order of business was to paint the office. The space used to be rented down here, and I don't know what renters do to walls, but they were not in great shape and needed a fresh coat of paint. Now, we had a gallon of black paint just kicking around because I accidentally bought too much when I painted this room. This room is kind of our downstairs theater room / living room, but I bought way too much, and instead of buying new paint, I figured, hey, might as well just use this. So it's what we did. And honestly, it couldn't have turned out better. I'm very happy with how it turned out. I think it looks great, and we both just love how it just locks us in to our screens, and we're just fully dialed on our screens and love it. Also, when we're doing color grading or, you know, photo editing or anything like that, we just don't have a ton of reflection pollution from different lighting sources around the room. Just kind of drowns all that out, and yeah, gives us a nice color accurate display. Now, to make it not like a dungeon, the lighting was something we had to get right. And definitely layering the lighting makes any space feel a lot more cozy and more inviting, but also brighter, of course, as well. We are not going to turn on the big lights. Lighting from above is just the least flattering lighting of all time. Don't believe me? Go out on a bright sunny day and try to take a photo with the sun right above you, and then go again at nighttime when the sun is coming from an angle like it is here with my lovely light. And it's just so much more soothing and appealing. It just looks so much better. So don't use your big light. No, not allowed. Honestly, the biggest fiasco in this old house is wiring. I don't know what I was thinking when we got the networking set up for this home, but our Wi-Fi modem is in our dining room. What was I thinking? I don't know. I was thinking central location, I guess. I don't know. So anyway, I had to run an Ethernet cable downstairs, which was not fun in an old house, but I happened to find a little hole after drilling multiple holes in the wall that I was able to just run a cable down through the floor in what was our office before. So it all worked out. We've got a huge Ethernet cable that runs down there, and we've got speedy internet now in our office. And of course, we need wired internet for data transfers between our computers and our NAS backup server, and just makes all the file transfers so much faster, especially when you're downloading gigabytes. And the other issue is, of course, power. In our previous office, all the electricians are gonna cry right now. We only had 2 outlets. Now we've got 3. Awesome. But we made it work. But yeah, other than that, my wife and I chose a bit of a different layout this time. We have our desks facing back to back. We used to find we would get distracted by each other's monitors. Now we don't, and if we ever need to talk or do some book work together, we just spin around and we can chat, spin back around, and go back to work, which is awesome. It's definitely a bit of a unique setup, having 2 desks in one space. Definitely makes it feel a little bit more cramped, but we're loving it. It all works out. thankfully we love each other. We both got FlexiSpot standing desks, not sponsored, but we just really like them. My chair is also from FlexiSpot, and I'm really happy with it. Another big part of this setup was the 3D printing. It's really nice to not have to spend any more money on little bits and bobs to kind of complete things like cable management, different things like that. I even built this shelf with some 3D printed brackets that I found online. Had some old lumber in our garage that I built this shelf out of, sanded her down, stained it up all nice, attached those brackets, and we were good to go. Now, this also had to be a very functional office setup for us. We've got a ton of gear, and like I mentioned before, this room used to be our gear storage room, baby. So I decided to make the foyer landing zone at the bottom of the stairs our new gear home. So I put this garage storage shelf that I've had kicking around forever at the bottom of the stairs, and this is kind of where our gear lives. Right when we get home, we can dump our cameras off on it. Pull out our memory cards, our batteries, whatever, throw them on the charger. The charger's already set up and ready to go, and we can take our SD cards right to our computer, copy the files, and then once we're done, throw them back in our cameras and leave to another shoot, because that's usually what happens. So this whole thing is just so much better, and I'm really liking this setup versus having our gear storage on a different floor than our office. It was just never a good situation, and my camera just ended up sitting on the floor so often. So now that doesn't happen, and I'm really liking it. Another thing we got going on is in the office, we've got this IKEA wardrobe that we keep all of our stands, like tripods, light stands, all the different things. Again, we've got a lot of gear, so this is really nice to have. Just having some good closed storage for some extra camera gear. Still got to fill it out a bit more, but yeah, so far really liking this. It just makes so much more practical sense. Having our office downstairs also is just such a nice work-life balance for us. That's a big change, honestly. Again, all of our living and working used to be on one floor, and our office was right next door to our bedroom. So escaping work felt like it was impossible. I know it's still only down 2 flights of stairs, but it just honestly feels so much more separate, and we love it. We've also got a separate entrance to this space, so if we ever have clients over, we can just have them through our side entrance and have them come downstairs. That way they're not walking through our living room and our living space. So having that separation is just really nice. I can't stress that enough. But yeah, overall, this is our new setup. We're really happy with it. I love home office setups, desk setups. It's just my favorite thing ever. So building this out was really fun. We're definitely not done yet. I'm sure there will be things that we learn and experiment with and keep improving. But so far, we're very happy with it, and glad we made the change. And our nursery is all set up now, ready for baby when he comes. And we didn't blow the bank on our setup. It was all just stuff we already had kicking around. And I think there's something to be said about being financially responsible when it comes to your setup. Get the necessities, get the things you need for sure, but there's so much that you can spend money on that you just don't need to. So don't do that, be responsible, and yeah, enjoy what you've got and be creative and build something really cool. That's about it from me, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Hopefully you enjoyed the setup, and remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. We'll see you in the next one. Later.